Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. There has been a really powerful energy in the air lately, and that is what I want to use as the starting point for today's reading. Now, if you would like me to channel a specific message for you and your situation, be sure to like this video and also double check that you are subscribed to the channel, because by taking these two actions, by liking and subscribing, this does allow me to pick up more easily on your energy and channel more specifically for you and your situation. Right away, I want to say that as a result of this intense energy I've been feeling, you could be feeling a lot happening through the third eye and crown chakra centers. So this could lead to things like headaches, foggy headedness, feeling a little bit lightheaded or even slightly disoriented. You could be feeling kind of a buzzing sensation in your third eye or in your crown. Now, of course, I am not a medical professional, so always consult your doctor and be sure that these symptoms do not have any kind of medical cause, but these feel very energetically based for many people who could be listening. We have the number 144 coming out here, and I've actually been seeing this number a lot recently as well. I'm getting right away that many of us are being profoundly pushed into this alignment with our highest soul's path here on earth. Now, we often refer to this highest soul's path as our highest timeline, meaning the trajectory of our life when we raise our vibration to a very high level frequency. And through recent circumstances in prior months or years, many of us who come here as star seeds, light workers, way showers are really being, I don't want to say forcibly aligned with that highest path, because of course it is our soul's choice to incarnate here and to do some type of work here on this planet. But when I use the word forcibly, what I mean is the universe is at this time really, I'm hearing isolating you for the intention of amplifying your inner power. Now, when I say isolating, I don't mean that you are meant to be alone, but you are set apart in the sense that you carry a very rare, unique vibration and energy. If you've connected with this channel, you are most likely one who is highly sensitive and empathic. And as a result of this, you are very different from the masses of most of collective consciousness. So you might find that you are literally being isolated from lower vibrational environments, perhaps past groups of people, socially, relationships in your life. It feels as though things in your life that used to provide you a very strong sense of comfort, stability, or familiarity may be feeling as though they're being shaken up or cut out, removed from your life in some sense. This may be something you've experienced over a long period of time. So this may not be recent. This could be a dynamic that's been going on for several months or years now for you. But with the root chakra card coming out here in the upright position, know that if you have felt isolated, if you have felt as though things, people, or situations have been cut out of your life, this is because you are actually creating this brand new foundation for yourself. I'm hearing a foundation built in truth, meaning grounded in the connection between you and your inner truth. So with the root chakra sitting here on the first chakra card, I see this kind of alignment happening for you in the physical world and when it comes to your manifestations. So I want to know, what is this alignment happening in the physical world for the person listening? Action in the upright position. I'm hearing the time is right to take the action you feel inspired to when you're standing in your truth. So recently you may have felt inspired into some type of action towards some type of goal or dream. Maybe I'm also hearing for some of you, this is someone who's been inspired to take action towards you. So this could be a twin flame, a soulmate, someone romantically in your life. I'm definitely getting a romantic vibe from this person, whoever I'm speaking to here. It feels as though someone is feeling inspired to move towards you or to work towards your connection in some way. But again, this could apply to something happening intrinsically as well, as you are being more inspired into action from that really aligned place within yourself. Whereas in the past, you may have felt, and at times this may still be the case, this stagnancy, this feeling of kind of being stuck, but also feeling a lot of energy flowing through you, feeling really creative, really inspired, but not really knowing what to do with that energy. Whereas you might be finding more and more that that energy that's been kind of flowing through you without a channel or an outlet is beginning to really be channeled into specific action steps or creative projects or ideas. I just have this sense of things really beginning to pick up or build momentum. And this also could be the cause of some of those third eye chakra and crown chakra sensations that you could be having, because it feels like the energy is almost heightened at this time. I'm getting like this buzzing sensation. You might actually kind of feel at times as though parts of your body are buzzing or tingling. And this can be a sign of the newfound energy that's been flowing through you recently. I will say I'm picking up that this very high level, fast moving energy can affect in both directions. So I'm hearing that it can feel like the lowest of lows or the highest of highs. It's kind of as though the waves on the ocean, metaphorically, if we think of those waves as being energy on the planet, the waves are bigger right now, which means that you can surf atop the waves and make greater progress and have more fun and feel at this higher level of vibration. But you can also be sucked under the waves. You can be knocked down. You can feel these lower lows. And you might be feeling on either end of this. You may have felt both sides of this, because of course it's all part of being human. You also may have seen other people around you experiencing these kinds of highs or lows. Specifically, it feels as though and I'm getting this wave of chills, my guides definitely want me to speak more on the people around you being affected by this collective energy, because I'm picking up with the throat chakra in the reverse position. Some of you listening may be connected to a particular person who is really feeling the lows of the energetic intensity recently. This feels like someone who really struggles with self-worth or self-confidence, or doesn't really have a strong concept of their true self, because we have the solar plexus chakra in the reverse position. This also could be someone that you felt the need to withdraw some of your communication from. So you may have had to kind of pull back your energy when it came to communication with this person. This feels like someone who is either living their life dominantly, very unconsciously, or someone who is resisting an awakening that is trying to happen within them and feeling a lot of confusion as a result of that. This person could, with the woman holding a coin upright, have a dominant feminine figure in their life who is, I'm hearing, calling the shots for them, or kind of controlling either their finances, who they interact with, their life to some degree. This could be someone that they allow to have too much dominance or influence in their life, such as a friend, a sister, a mother, a partner. This could be a romantic or platonic relationship. For some of them, this may not actually be an external person at all. This could be something else that is just controlling them in some way, if that makes sense. Some other form of karmic pattern, behaviorally speaking, emotionally speaking. It feels like this person feels burdened by something that they perceive to be controlling them, but they feel kind of powerless within the situation. And they're giving a lot of power to this person or situation because they are lacking the self-confidence. And I feel that lack of self-confidence has really been highlighted. I'm hearing spiraling. So this person may feel as though they're spiraling. And you, Divine Feminine, I feel that someone resonating with this, or most resonating with this, will identify as the Divine Feminine. Although we both do have a balance of both energies within ourselves, I do feel a Divine Feminine here who had to pull back her time, energy, or attention from this person because they are in this really low kind of vibrational space. And although you, Divine Feminine, have a strong heart, and you desire to care for, to protect, to look out for this person, it feels like being around them at this time is really pulling you off your center, and you're being reminded to stabilize yourself in your power first before interacting with this person in the physical, if you choose to do so. Because it does feel like this person is very much in the 3D, in the sense that there's a lot of control or manipulative energy around them, as well as very low vibrations within them, that they could be choosing to blame other people as well for some of these internal patterns and dynamics, when spirit is really pushing them into knowingness of their true self, into independence, and into true expansion. But with the World card reversed, expansion would require this energy coming through to take responsibility for ways in which they have given away their power, either to this feminine, to this karmic situation, to other people. They are really being pushed into a solar plexus chakra activation that is very intense. And at the time, it's very overwhelming for this person, but it's something that they have to go through at this divine higher level. And you, for your part, Divine Feminine, are really being guided to release your fears that are attaching you to this person, meaning that you might be giving this person a lot of energy in the form of worry or anxiety. You might be feeling a lot of heaviness. You might find it useful to sage your space, to do some energy clearing rituals, to really refocus a lot of time and attention on yourself, because I feel something powerful and positive coming in for you, Divine Feminine, as you continue staying in your center. Again, there is this sense that in the physical world, things are really beginning to align for you. You're really beginning to ground yourself, but it does feel that this person that you may have a lot of heart for, who's going through a really challenging time, is draining some of your energy and at times pulling you out of that center. But my guides keep telling me it's not that you can't interact with this person if you desire to do so. It's that you must first meditate, clear your energy, really get into your center and see how you are inspired when it comes to interacting with this person. Also, not involving yourself in these karmic patterns and dynamics that they must release themselves. I'm hearing this is their lesson to learn. Now, when it comes to this powerful and positive thing coming in for you, we have man holding a coin in the upright position, and also magician and the mirror upright. So what I'm seeing here is a balancing out taking place. This feels like it could be internal divine feminine, or equally, perhaps simultaneously, it could be an external balancing out happening between you and another person. I'm hearing that you've been really working on healing your inner masculine energy recently, meaning you have been focusing on building your self-confidence, self-supporting. I'm hearing something specific about someone's physical body. So you could be focusing on building greater confidence in your body, in your own skin. You might be nourishing your body in different ways. This is interesting. With the man holding a coin card here, I'm also seeing something about finances. So you may be expanding and growing a lot when it comes to either your literal financial situation, or your financial vision could be expanding out into the future. And your spirit guides want you to know that expanding your vision is incredibly powerful, because you are a powerful manifester. And anytime you expand your vision for yourself, for your life, for what you desire to experience in relationships, that expanded vision always manifests. And I see people around you in awe, wondering, how is it possible that every word you spoke about what you desired has now come true? Now, for some of you, that could be beginning to happen, but for others of you, that's speaking out into the future. That's predictive. It means that is what you are going to be experiencing, that evidence of how powerful specifically your words are. My spirit guides are really saying your words are incredibly powerful. Be careful to only speak life, speak energy into what you desire to experience, because again, the things you speak about consistently do seem to happen, because when you speak, you are transmitting your core soul frequency through your voice. Now, some people have weaker voices than others, in the sense that their voices are more clouded by artificial societal programming, layers of limiting belief systems. The shadow self can get in the way, blocking the true voice, because those are the unconscious aspects of ourselves. But I see that you are one who has an incredibly strong voice, meaning that you are able to speak things into existence, because your voice carries the power of truth, the power of one who is confident in who they truly are at a spiritual level, and the resonance of that pure core soul frequency. So because I felt such an emphasis in sharing about your voice, you might be one who literally uses their voice actively in the workplace, or when it comes to some area of your life that is significant to you. There may be someone here coming through as well who is really admiring the tone, the quality, the sound of your voice. It feels like, for whoever I'm channeling here, this is a masculine coming through saying, I love the sound of your voice. I am addicted to your voice. So circling back to that man holding a coin and the magician and the mirror card, that balancing out that I said could be internal or equally could be external. For those of you seeing this balancing out in an external situation with a masculine, high-level soulmate, divine counterpart, twin flame, I see this masculine very much in a state of admiration for your voice. That's coming through very specifically. You might talk a lot on the phone with this person or something along those lines. You might sing. With the contract card in the upright position, I feel this card representing the next stage of your soul's contract here on earth and you being initiated into that next stage at this time. It feels like there is something here that you came to do, and it's almost like this moment is pivotal to pushing you, propelling you into this next stage of that soul contract that we could also think of like a soul blueprint, this pre-existing plan that we as a soul prior to incarnating lay out for ourselves, our life, and our dominant connections that we desire to experience in life. For some of you, this next phase of your soul contract could involve a joint mission or some kind of joint work between yourself and some kind of high-level soulmate or divine counterpart soul. And if that is the case, your guides want you to know that you are solidifying yourself on this reunion path, on this path of working in harmony with this other soul, in partnership, in union, in relationship, whatever that looks like for you. This could be a platonic or romantic situation, but I feel for most listening, this is a very high-level soulmate or twin flame romantic situation. And with the happy family card, this is a very positive card for you coming into some kind of reunion, happy outcome with someone in relationship or in love. But with Garden and the Gate in the upright position, I'm hearing protect your energy when it comes to this connection, relationship, or partnership. I don't know who I'm speaking to. This may just be for a few people, but if this is connecting with you as an external person, it feels like this person you are aligning with, whether it's someone you are currently in connection with in the physical or someone coming into your life, it feels like the energy between you is very powerful. And because it's very powerful, other people can sense it subconsciously, whether they realize it or not. And it attracts a lot of polarized opinions and reactions from people. If this is someone that you've been connecting with for a long time, you may have already experienced these polarized reactions, both positive and negative, from people who witness or are around your connection. I'm hearing it could spark jealousy, insecurity. It could bring out fears. It could bring out intense love. There's just a lot of emotions that seem to be sparked in other people when they see the two of you together, because subconsciously they are picking up on and interpreting through their emotional reactions this very powerful, unconditionally loving energy running between the two of you that is actually then rippling out and affecting, essentially aligning the people around you with that same energy of unconditional love. But some of them are not ready to let go of those patterns of conditional love, if that makes sense. That felt like a really big message for someone listening. I do hope that reached you. With Journey in the reverse position, this could indicate someone coming back from a long journey, metaphorically or literally. There could be a physical distance between you and this person I've been describing, and perhaps that distance is soon going to be bridged. This also could indicate, in a more symbolic sense, that someone has felt really alone in the world, really weary from almost feeling like they've been traveling through life, never really fully being understood, and that your encounter with this person feels like a coming home, whether that's something you've already experienced or something you are going to experience into the future. You might be connecting with horses in some way. I'm getting that for someone, or trees. I'm also picking up the letter R. This could be a letter initial in the name Ralph for someone. I don't know if any of that connects, but do keep in mind that whenever I channel specific words, names, or details from the readings, these are typically meant for specific individuals. So don't worry if they don't connect with you personally. Now, with the sacral chakra in the reverse position, this connects with your creativity, your receptive energy. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician and the Mirror upright, letting me know that something is balancing out in connection with that has been unbalanced for a while. I'm hearing that if you're connecting with a high level soulmate or twin flame physically, you might feel a newfound playful or sensual energy between the two of you. This represents this balancing out and opening of the sacral chakra. So with the Angel of Love upright and the heart chakra in the reverse position, I see a masculine energy most likely here, someone who is connected with you, who carries a lot of fear around their heart, but wants to express their love regardless of their fears. With these two cards, it's like showing this blocked heart chakra energy, and yet this overpowering unconditional love that actually is like this wave of love that washes over, that overpowers all of those blockages. I'm hearing this masculine say, you are the only one I could love so much that it would overpower all of my fears. And there is, with all of this sitting on the throat chakra, a sincere desire to physically communicate that unconditional love in some type of way. I'm hearing, I never should have pushed you away, or I never should have let you walk away. With walking away in the reverse position, we also have victory in the upright position. So I see that if you are desiring some kind of reconnection or breakthrough with this person, this is a very positive card for a breakthrough taking place. The two of you ascending to a higher level of emotional or physical connectedness, if that is what you desire from this situation. Of course, you are the conscious creator of your life experience. You are manifesting your life into being, and you do have the power to make those choices and decisions. And of course, in all of that, your guides are reminding you with the Angel of Strength upright that the most important thing here, regardless of what or who you choose to connect with in this physical earth, the number one priority is for you to continue standing confidently in your power. I'm hearing, remember who you are, stand in firm connection to that, and allow everything else to flow from that place of power, whether it's a decision, an action, a choice to connect or interact with someone from your past or someone that comes into your life. Trust your intuition, because you have been spending the last few years activating your throat chakra, clarifying your third eye, really making that connection between your intuition and your voice. So you know how to clearly hear and follow that intuitive guidance that comes forth from within yourself. And you are now being asked to actively have the courage and confidence to apply that intuitive knowing to all areas of your life and your relationships in real time. And that is where your true value lies. That is what will guide you into the manifestation of everything you desire, whatever kind of value that is in this earth, whether it's something of material value, emotional, or relational value. It all flows from that knowingness of the value of your own intuition and understanding how that is guiding you through every moment. It almost feels like you've been through this kind of training course where your guides have been teaching you how to connect with your innermost self, perhaps through a hermit phase, perhaps through isolation, but now you are ready to actively utilize that muscle of intuition that you've been training in these relationships, connections, or situations coming up in your life. So in the extended version of the reading on Patreon, we will be diving deeper into what's coming through in this reading. So the energy that potentially could be a masculine that came up earlier that could be draining you, we will be channeling more from your spirit guides about that person and situation, as well as from this connection coming through with this person who wants to speak something that's been on their heart to you and whose heart blockages have really been overpowered by the love that they're feeling towards you at this time. In the extended version of the reading, I will also be channeling more about you, Divine Feminine, standing in your power at this time, allowing your intuition to guide you into this perfectly unfolding path, and any other messages or pieces of information that want to come through. So if you do feel guided to join me in the extended reading on Patreon, the link to that is in the pinned comment and description box under this video. But for now, I am going to go ahead and close this reading here with one final Rumi Oracle card. And this card is Resplendent with Grace. So I'm just going to read a little bit from the guidebook here. Greetings from my heart to you who are always with me, hidden inside as the heart. You are the compass of my life. My course is your way. No matter where I go, you exist everywhere and in everything, always watching over us. My soul brightens in the darkness when I speak your name. Far beyond the body, there is an opening from my heart into yours. Through that opening, I send you secret messages like the moonlight. I polish the mirror of my heart to be your reflection. I make my ear the receiver for the tenderness of your words. You are in the ear. You are in the mind. You are in every burning heart. What am I saying? You are I. This is my best way to describe you. Rumi. And the guidebook also says, is it difficult to see your magnificence? Without a mirror the size of a galaxy, how could you possibly witness all that you are? You are not only worthy of grace, but actually dripping with it, saturated with divine presence, so rich it leaks out of you and causes sunlight to pool at your holy feet. This oracle comes to you with a message. You may be wondering if you can attain this next stage of growth in your life. You are already well equipped to do so. No matter what you might believe about the situation, circumstances, or others involved, even yourself, you have within your soul possession more than enough grace to see you through anything you are bold enough to envision for yourself, or for any vision you feel life has bestowed upon you. So I'm going to go ahead and close this reading here. If you would like to head over now with me to the extended version of this reading on Patreon, where we will be channeling more details, information, and messages, the link to that reading is in the pinned comment and description box under the video. Otherwise, I am sending you all so much love, wishing you a beautiful start to your week, and I will talk to you again in Wednesday's reading.